off.
I agree with you. It's
Oh.
better to take the yarmulke off. Let's say, just for the sake of discussion,
That it has to be either or? That's a good question, because wearing a yarmulke does have an effect on a person.
but I have a different question
Mhm.
before you get to that one.
Mm-hmm.
The guy went into McDonald's anyways,
Mm-hmm.
with the yarmulke, ordered a Big Mac.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
How do you look at him? Do you say, here's a guy who ate a Big Mac. What a disgrace.
Yeah, I'd say that's horrible to do that in public, eating a Big Mac while wearing a yarmulke. It's like walking down Pico Boulevard smoking a cigarette on Shabbat.
This all fits right into your Gevurah. You're
Yeah,
strict.
yeah,
You
yeah.
see the bad.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Right? I see the good. Here's what I say. I say, Baruch Hashem, the guy's wearing a yarmulke. I say, at least this guy...
And he made hamotzi before
I don't know if he made a motzi.
Maybe he made a
Maybe
motzi.
I don't know about a motzi, but you know
And then he
what?
said Bakana Mazai
Here's a
afterwards.
guy who was eating Big Macs all his life.
Right.
But we now have a guy who's wearing a yarmulke. He feels Jewish. Okay, Eina Hanami, he shouldn't be eating a Big Mac. He shouldn't be in the McDonald's. But at least we got a guy with a yarmulke now. If he has the yarmulke now, next week he might have tzitzis. And you're going, but get out of the McDonald's. So you're still focused on the negative, right? And I'm saying, Baruch Hashem, this guy's coming out. He's coming out of the box. His neshama is finally coming out. Eventually he'll stop going to McDonald's. But I'm going to focus on the positive and say, Baruch Hashem, he's wearing a yarmulke. He's wearing tzitzis. Next he'll have a beard. And he'll have payas. And he'll go to yeshiva.
Okay, if a man enters into gay marriage to become another man's wife, should he go to mikveh before lying with the man as though he were a woman?
I'm not even going to answer that, stupid. I just hope that you're at taking Shira's questions.
Oh, yeah. Shira doesn't have any questions.
Oh, yeah?
That I've caught. But I'm cutting and pasting the chat, so you'll be able to...
Okay. Hi, Shira.
So you'll be able to check
Who else
it
is
out.
there?
So, okay, so you accentuate the positive.
I try to look for the good.
negative.
I try to look for the good, right? You're like somebody who looks for the bad, sees it real easily, and Poskin truth, right? And I'm like, hey, wait, you know what? Don't throw out everything there. There's some kosher, and the kosher is growing. It's an organism, and it's got a fire behind it, and it's going to burn away the treif eventually. Don't tell the guy not to go to McDonald's. He's going to stop going. This guy's not stupid. He knows McDonald's is no good. Let him just get over it. Let him get over the hump on his own. You feel good. The guy's got the tzitzis. He's gonna go to yeshiva. 1 year from now, he's gonna be in yeshiva. 5 years from now, you're not gonna know the difference between him and us, right? Because he's gonna be dressed like us. And 10 years from now, he's gonna be your Rosh Yeshiva. This guy is on his way. So I give him some leeway.
Should strippers identify themselves as Jewish to their customers?
Stupid questions. Who cares? Seriously, who cares? I dated a stripper.
What was that like? Was she a stripper when you were
Check
dating
this
her?
out. Check this out.
Yeah.
She was a stripper, and then she went to seminary. She made bal tshuva.
So she wasn't stripping for a living when you were dating her. She
Right.
was a stripper before.
Right.
Would you be willing to date someone who was a stripper currently?
Currently? I
while
don't
you were
think
dating
that
her?
would work.
Even if she was Shomer Shabbat.
Wait, she's Shomer Shabbos.
Yeah. But
Kept kosher,
yeah.
kept nita.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
she's taking her clothes off in front of other men.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to work. Just don't think it's going to work. And you know what I mean? Like, some people can handle those kind of things. I'm not sure I could.
On the one hand, it's Mars Iron for the stripper to identify as Jewish. On the other hand, what if the stripper mentions this because she's looking for a good Jewish man to marry to take her away from all of this?
Oh, isn't there a movie like that?
Pretty Woman. Richard Gere and
Right.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah, you know what? That's like for Hollywood. I don't think that happens in real life. But I dated a stripper.
And what was she like?
Just like anybody else. Just like any other yenta.
Well, the stripper who is Shomer Nagia has a price above rubies.
How do you figure that?
Well, she's a stripper, but she's shomer nagia, so she can't actually touch the customers.
Well, that's the whole thing of being a shomer nagia, right? Let's say like I'm shomer nagia, which I am, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the question is, I can't touch a woman.
Right.
Now, if she sat on me, that's her business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? I can't touch her.
Yeah.
You know, halakhically, I'm not allowed to touch her.
What if she starts grinding on you?
That's her business.
Halakhically, do you have to push her away?
Well, I could call for the
help.
Yeah.
What if you'd lost your voice?
But I'm just saying
You've got this grinding, gyrating, really hot stripper.
The rules in the strip club
Yeah.
are very much like halacha,
Mm-hmm.
in that the guy can't touch her,
Mm-hmm.
but if she sat on you, that's her business, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now what do?
Yeah, what do you...
I don't know. It doesn't happen too often.
And you just thrown out both your shoulders so you can't push her off. You're in a wheelchair. You're a quadriplegic. In a wheelchair.
I don't know.
And a stripper comes and sits on you and starts grinding away.
I think at that point you have to push her off. You know?
No, but you're quadriplegic.
You're quadriplegic?
You can't push. You can't push her off. We'll tackle this next week. Do you have any final thoughts?
No, I just want to thank everybody for staying with us to the end. This is a long one this week. It's a double parsha, double dip. I heard today, lastly, that we're heading into a double dip recession.
Right.
And I thought it was interesting that it was mentioned on the week where we do a double portion.
Right.
You know, we're doing a double parsha this week. We're doing a double dip. Double dip.
This is why a man should not speak loudly, because he might lose his voice at exactly the moment he needs to tell the stripper to get off his lap. So always speak quietly and calmly. Don't yell at people, because you never know when you might have a stripper sitting on your lap. You need to tell her to get off your lap, and you've lost your voice and you're unable to do that. So always greet everyone with a friendly countenance and speak softly.
Well, I would just bring you with me, because you're not shomer nagia, and you could be like my bodyguard. So, like, if somebody sat on me, you could just pick them up and throw them.
You'll find a lot more of this in Baba Kama Sutra. Stripper halacha.
Stripper halacha, yeah.
Love you guys. Let's do lunch. PayPal me.